By default, links open the new page in the same browser window or tab. Sometimes, though, it can be useful to open pages in a separate window or tab. To demonstrate that, I'm going to link to an arbitrary file within the exercises site. So let's create some text, and we'll select that to create a link. In the link field, browse for file, I'll select image_links.html. OK. That's created the link, which will open as normal in the same browser window. To open in a different browser window, you need to use the target attribute, and you can set that in the property inspector with this option here, target. If we open that menu, default just sets it back to no target at all, so it works as normal. _blank always opens a brand new window or tab. New will open only one window, and each new link goes into the same window. You can forget about _parent, _self and _top. They belong to the days of HTML frames, which have been deprecated in HTML5. So let's see how _blank works first. Select that. If we open split view to see the underlying HTML, in the A tag we've got target equals _blank. Save that and view it in a browser. So here's the browser, click another page, opens in a new tab, go back, click it again, a new tab. So each time it's a brand new tab. And this can create enormous problems for visitors to your site because you end up with a proliferation of new windows and tabs and people just get completely lost. So let's go back to Dreamweaver, and I've still got that link selected, so I can change _blank to new and save. Go back to the browser. We'll get rid of those tabs first, and then we'll refresh the page, click another page, opens in a new tab, go back, click another page. It opens in the same tab each time. So let's see what happens when I use that with two links. Select that, link to something, and this time we'll select new. So we've got two links that both target new. Save the page, refresh the browser. So I'll go to different page, and that's opening in the same tab. Go back. They're always opening in the same tab. The choice of new, by the way, is completely arbitrary. You could actually change that to something different. You could make it say another. Just type in there. So we've now got one which is new and the other one which is another. Let's test that. So that page opens in new. This one opens in another. So if you do need to open in more than one window, using new will open always in the same window, but you can use arbitrary names such as another to open in different windows. But I would recommend that you don't go beyond, say, 2 or 3. This technique can be particularly useful when you're linking to a non-web file such as a Word document or a PDF document. Browsers will try to download and open such documents if there's a suitable program on the computer, but often such files are particularly large, so it's a good idea to open them in a different window and also to warn your visitors that they're expecting a different type of file that could be rather large. So let's create yet another link. Now this Big Sur guide is a PDF document which is 1.4 megabytes. So I think it's a good idea to say PDF 1.4 megabytes. And then we'll link to that. I'll just paste the URL in the link field. And I'll set the target to new. It's also a good idea to display a tooltip warning people that the file will open in a new window. So in the title field, opens in new window, and then we'll save that and test it in the browser. Refresh that. So if I go to another page, that opens in that tab. If I go to different page, it opens in that tab. And if I do this, get the Big Sur guide, it opens it in the new tab. So this is using target new. This one is using target another. And if we go back to this page here and mouse over the link, you can see that tooltip opens in a new window. So to open a link in a new window or tab, use the target attribute. You can set it in the property inspector, and I recommend that you set it to new. You can set it to another arbitrary name, but I would recommend not using more than 1 or 2 extra names. Avoid using _blank because that opens endless new windows which can confuse visitors to your website. And if you want to warn somebody about the large size of a file, add some text alongside the link, and then also add a title attribute warning them that it opens in a new window.